What is up, everybody? Twitch chat, say hello to YouTube. This is a recording. We are here to give an account review to Ripper, who's asked for just a general overview, seeing if they've missed anything, anything's wrong, that kind of stuff. So we're going to get into the meat potatoes of this review. Straight off the money, it looks like you're doing Evertree. Make sure you're rocking skill efficiency for your Evertree on your Bubo, if you haven't changed that already. Definitely critical. Boxes look to be more or less spent. I'm curious. 5,300. We'll take a look at that. But you are keeping up with at least doing your bosses, which is good. Look at characters in general. Post box, only on max boxes. Okay. Straight off the money, Rip. Straight off the money. Your post boxes. Hey, Ice, how you doing? I'm doing very good myself, bud. How you holding up? So for you, Rip, PO boxes. Farm them out. Just run through some PO boxes, because for one, you're missing out on free damage. So sailing and gaming give you some shit. Have a good one. Next time I'd like a review as well, please. Absolutely. We can add you to the queue as well. Oh, catch you around, my friend, if you're dropping out. But yeah, like you're missing, yeah, multi-kill per tier, just flat base, additional cash, straight damage, yeah, additional damage here. If you're doing trapping, you're missing trapping efficiency and critters trapped. So I think you do need to invest in some time, especially if you're a Marble Glass man. Go invest some time in your post boxes. You should easily be able to max this shit out. For sure, for sure, for sure. Especially, like, it's criminal not having your drop rate box maxed. 2,000 pens, I just let Adam Clatter spend them. Fair enough, but at the same time, it is beneficial to have this shit going. You know what I mean? Overall, in terms of gear, like what I see so far, let me shut that off so it's easier and cleaner. And nothing's really like bad. Marble Glass as a standard's pretty good. You're not too terrible off on that. Let's work into account basics. Yeah, it's basically that, Banana. You just ask and you get added to a queue. That's literally it. Ooh, okay. Onyx and your statues, my man. Onyx, your statues. You're missing out on a lot of good bonuses here. A lot of good bonuses. Let's see. Stamps are about 9.9k. That's not terrible, but yeah, your statues are where you're really gonna start to show the cracks in this. Apocalypses. Let's take a look. I don't want the DK. I want this. You haven't wowed anything. Okay. It is very beneficial to wow and chow your DB. For sure. For sure. For sure. Absolutely critical. You want to get as many bonuses on your characters as possible, and this is one way to do it. Let's take a look at your anvil. You've got points, which is good. You've been collecting. Great. Forge. Smelting away. Upgrade spot. Nice. Bribes, you're probably locked at. Yep, Jade Emporium. That's about average. Stamps-wise. Not sure what I should be doing right now. Yeah, absolutely, Banana. We've got a couple folks in queue, but yeah, we can get to you. We can absolutely get to you, bud. No big worries. I'm seeing a lot of blue here. I'm seeing a lot of blue. Like, functionally speaking, my damage is really not there. I have low kills per hour. I'm at 100 trillion. It's your statues. It's your statues and your stamps collectively. And I guarantee if I look at your alchemy, it's probably that too. So it's a lot of your baseline foundation. Because what I'm seeing, and this is just my initial look, is you've built your house on a really shoddy foundation, and now you're at the point where it's like, okay, why the fuck is my house listing and trying to fall off a cliff? It's because your foundation is not there, and your foundations, you know, your alchemy, your stamps, your statues, shit like that, and it's showing. It's absolutely showing. So I have a standard for you. I would like you to put, with the amount of blue I'm seeing here, I want you to push your stamps out to 12k. 12k stamps. Owl, you're at 13. Very nice. Just keep keeping up on Owl. Move on to World 2. Bubbles. You can see, have you reached 70 threshold? No. You're averaging like some 70s, some 60s, but it shows no bubble left behind is really carrying in some departments. Is 22,414 stamps good? For you, no, it's supposed to be 25k. Nice try, Giggle. There's new stamps now. Get to work. Yeah, from an alchemy standpoint, you do need to double back and work on your alchemy. The two biggest bubbles I can recommend to help you out is getting your Larry up, so you're getting your buy one, get one free, and getting your undeveloped cost up, so you're reducing the cost of materials per alchemy bubble. Your baseline for your alchemy, and this is a goal I want you to set in the first 2 to 3 pages, is 70% minimum on alchemy. 70% minimum on alchemy. Cauldrons. It's fine. Vials. Technicolor Hellscape and Visual Vomit. Got it. First and foremost, 13 your vials like ASAP. Venison Malt is a high priority if you're going to be working on your stamps. And for statues, you need a 13 Skinny Zero Cal as soon as possible so you can get a 100% chance to get double bonuses on deposits. You're missing out on free obtainable statues by not having Skinny Zero Cal up to 13, and you're hurting yourself on your stamps if you're not having Venison Malts up to 13. I see you've got a lot of 12 in here, which is great, but you do want to push everything out to 13 for sure. It's beneficial in the long run since you're adding multiplicative bonuses across all vials per 13th level vial. It does matter. So work on your vials. Sigils. No, stop. Stop what you're doing right now. Get off a Trove. You can keep Trove. Get your people off of Test Tube. Stick them back into Peapod. And first and foremost, get this to 13. Get Willowsippy to 13. And get your people back on Peapod. Get this doubled up. Because sigils take a long fucking time. Especially when your Peapod isn't up to double level. Okay? Kilroy, you do some... Got some upgrades in Perm for Kilroy Prime. I want Prince. No. So in the way you're doing this, everything's fine, except for this. These three here. V-Man, yes, absolutely, this is correct. You need to swap whatever you're doing here. Your Elemental Sorcerer should be doing logs. Your Beastmaster should be doing mob drops. Beastmasters are terrible at everything, functionally speaking. You want to put your mob drops on your Beastmaster and get your Elemental Sorcerer working on logs. Don't ever do mob drops outside of V-Man when he's in his speedruns or BM for salt shit. That's the way you should be running it. Finery rank, you're just kind of throwing that at the wall, 0%ing it, which is fine. You've done some Collider. Let's take a look at Onyx here. Don't put any more into Laboratory Fuse. Ideally, this should be 0 out of 10. This is a noob trap. Don't do this. Laboratory Fuse is a gimmick here, because the way that Equinox works is every time you spend a level into an Equinox upgrade, it increases the maximum required charge time. It's a really, really bad noob trap. And you've got so many other better ones you could be investing. That could be an additional 60% damage multi, additional drop rate. Yeah, there's so many other better ones that this could have been, but yeah. I needed it at the time. You should have never needed it. It is a really bad noob trap. 6 Pixx is fucking nothing. Working on Poisonic Elder, Kraken Cosplayer, Party Starter. Very nice. You've got that all set up. Okay. Swap the track around. Not to that. There we go. Oh. This is another true source of why you have no damage. You have 1 Eclipse Skull. God, and you forced yourself all the way to many chiefs. Oh, Jesus. Are you aware of how Eclipse skulls work? Rip. Because Eclipse skulls are very, very good. Okay. So Eclipse skulls is a thing that you've unlocked in Rift. What it does is... No, not more multi-kill. Multiplicative damage. For every Eclipse skull, you get 5% additional multiplicative damage. So you can imagine how much extra damage that is if you have Eclipse skulls for worlds 1, 2, and 3. And that applies to all characters across all worlds. It gets disgusting really fast. Eclipse your skulls. Hey, Sice, how you doing, bud? Worship, just make sure you're spending your worship charge. Your totem waves look good. Prayer, skill dimwit max, very nice, very, very nice. Traps. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Okay. Yeah, if this method of madness works for you, great. If personally I don't see the appeal of it, but if it works for you, man. Personally, what I do, at least in traps, is I just do like 1 row of crabs, 1 row of mice, 1 row of scorpions, and so on and so forth, rather than half and half like this. But to each his own on that. I mean, fair. Also, this, you're missing out on free multi-kill just straight up. Trying to spread XP gain. I suppose. Yeah, this should have been 10 a while ago. This should have been your first priority with purple salts. On to cooking. Oh, sweet summer child, you're a one little wonder. You are a one little wonder. What's your max meals? 80? Yeah, okay. Basically, your primary focus for cooking will come down to... Indeed, as the mod says. But in terms of what cooking focuses should be, will always be meal cooking speed per upgrades, and then skilling efficiency. That should be your hard primary focus for this. You're at the point where if you really want to push your cooking out, double back, grab all of said upgrades, because look, you're at milestone progress for a lot of this stuff. Like, you're there. You're absolutely there. Like, what's your cooking speed total? Yeah, you're super there. You're cooking at E40 rate with an E32, E36 value here. So definitely refocus your cooking for sure. Spend some ladles. You will blow the shit out of the water ridiculously fast, like insanely fast. How's your breeding look? Okay. You're missing free multi-kill per tier from Rat. You're really trying to maximize your account stuff. You need Spud because you're missing out on free % shiny pet rate up. You need to grab Spud and get working on that for sure. Multi-kill rate from Block. Multi-kill rate from Ram. Let's see, do you have the other one as well? Free refinery speed for Genie if you're trying to push your refinery out. But yeah, you're missing a couple of the essentials here. In breeding, I would definitely repivot to grabbing those for sure. Lab-wise, shut that off now. Shut Viaduct of the Gods off now. You are not at the point where it is relevant to your account. You do not have the liquids generation yet to do it. Turn off Viaduct of the Gods. Do not use it. You are shooting yourself really, really hard in the foot. Rift you're done with. Skill mastery wise, not too shabby. Construction, you're getting there. You're nearly at 5% per total level. Tome, you're a top 50%er. Or curiosity's sake, anything else, but overall not too bad. Sailing. You have Fury Relic, which is great. I would hard focus Frost Relic, efficiency-wise. Frost Relic will juice the shit out of your Prince at Sovereign level. That's an additional 30% efficiency for all those skills. So definitely, I would pivot to Frost Relic first and foremost. Keep putting levels into your gods. Definitely. You do want to get the minor bonuses out of everything. It all works into a total, so just keep working on your gods here, for sure. Gaming. You're working on gaming. You're at 12 on whole. I'm not particularly worried here, but slab. You've got other stuff to focus on, but I'm just more curious for slab. Yeah, a lot of stuff you got to do here on slab, but not a priority for this review and for what you need to be working on. Looks like you're working on some crops, some mushrooms. Just kind of working on it, yeah. You have 0% chance in biology boost? You didn't put any crop level into that? That's wild. Yeah, you're also gonna need to put some levels in the rank XP for sure. Hey, you have land ranks too. Like what? Yeah, get that up as soon as you can. And then hard pivot to getting more strawberries. Only 27%. Yeah, this really is a lot of your farming luck on it. Yeah, okay. Sneaking wise. No. Do not do bombs. Your goal for sneaking should be beads and silken veil. You're also going to want to, and this is for later, when you get into your mastery, more mastery high end stuff, you're going to want to start doing double lotus flower on a couple of your guys, and you're going to use them as sacrificial anodes for your sneaking. But yeah, you do not want to do bomb and beads. You want to do beads and veil. Because that's multiplicative at a way better rate overall. Where are you at for your Jade Emporium? You're basically about me on that one, okay? Charms, you have no charms, which is fine. Summoning-wise, you're at 52 out of 200 on Endless. And you're at Glass Cannon. Yeah, Glass Cannon sucks. Well, I can tell you right now, you can drop 10,000 golden dumplings straight away. You've literally just got to go deposit that at your beanstalk. In terms of farming shit here, you can easily grab 10,000 butter bars with some time candy. You can craft 10,000 peanuts easy. The golden grilled cheeses and the golden sandwiches, go to board beans for the golden sandwiches. Go to citrines, tremor worms, whatever. In World 5, you can farm these out super easy. Yeah, really not that difficult to farm those guys out, and then they give you some really nice bonuses. And of course, last but not least, we're checking on cards. All right. Work on your cards. Work on 4-starring your cards. Or cards. 4-star minimum. Yeah. The reason I say this is, does adding 100k to the stack increase something other than what the food gives you, like butter bars, if you don't need the point of accuracy? For one, it's a tome stat. And 2, yeah, it's just basically going to add the equivalency of it. Yeah, is it super relevant for accuracy butter bars? No. But if you want to go for full account completion, yes. So you're at the point where you've got prints that are relying off of passive cards, like total mining efficiency, chopping away gains, chopping speed. But because these cards are not 4-starred or 5-starred on a lot of these, you're missing out on free gains. You don't even have cards for bamboo, eucalyptus, shit like that. Yeah, not a problem size. So, I mean, even some of the more passive stuff, you're missing out on free star talent passive points here. Yeah, like, just grab, yeah, skill XP there, money from mobs there. You want to have your stuff at least 4-star, if not 5-star if you can. Get the most bang for your buck out of your cards. Absolutely no reason not to. But, I mean, overall, I think you got a lot of work to do. I think you got a lot of work to do here, Ripper. But you got any other questions for me? Any kind of clarifying stuff? Anything like that? Yeah, I mean, just to kind of double back and kind of give you a list of stuff to work on. They go do Death Note, good man. PO boxes straight away. PO boxes, you're missing out on free bonuses. Onyxing your statue, you're missing out on a lot of additional multiplicative bonuses to your statues. Doing your wows and chows on your DB. So if you're going to be doing Death Note, do it on your Deathbringer. So you're able to crack out your wows and chows while doing your eclipsing. So do it on your Deathbringer. Pushing your stamps out to a 12k minimum, super viable. Getting Alchemy to 70% efficiency across the board on the first 3 pages at minimum. Really put some effort in your vials. Get them as many as you can up to 13 as soon as you can. Farm out shit that's mob drops with ESs. It's super achievable. Eclipsing your skulls, like you said you're going to be working on. And getting all your cards to a 4-star minimum. I think that is a fantastic amount of stuff you can work on for your account and will lead you into a much more solid foundation where you won't be questioning why you have low damage. Well, it's primarily your multi-kill, so it kind of loops back into everything. Because you don't have a lot of damage, you don't have a lot of multi-kill. So it's kind of all like everything's relying on everything else, so it just works in conjunction. But that being said, folks, I have been Will. This has been another account review. If you'd like an account review yourself, please drop by on Tuesdays and Thursdays where we stream Eidolon over at Twitch and YouTube Live. If you can't make a stream but you still like an account review, check us out in the description below. We got our Discord set up there. You can drop your Eidolon Toolbox link that way, and we'll be happy to get to you in the next review. Until next time, folks, we will see you next time.